I have something I've been needing to show you guys. I missed you guys. And for those of you who have come out of the woodwork, I'm sure there are plenty of you for this video. Welcome back. Now, there's no telling how long you guys have been missing out on the videos lately, but if you haven't been here for a while, I'll update you guys on everything that's been going on. Going way back, last May, I bought a Miata, and we've been building it ever since, and I've been having a ton of fun in it, and it's got a ton of fun parts, and I'm still working on it, still installing some parts, so if you need to catch up on that, you should do it. Last November, I also bought an SC300. Lots of stuff is going on with that. In fact, I'm actually about to start a Oh, you almost had me. More recently, I have flown all over the country doing crazy stuff for different companies, and I have raced TJ Hunt. I've tested out new tires and Ferraris, and I have even gone off-roading and rock crawling in Dodge trucks, and I have been having a lot of fun. So, in case you've missed out on some of the fun, all the videos are there. I've missed you guys. I have something to open for you guys first. Oh, and by the way, welcome to the Shanks quarters. I had to. It's his. This isn't my place. So I ordered something from Japan, and over social media, I've been talking to you guys about this a little bit. This was supposed to be here in April, and it is now. It's February. So Christmas just came a little early, and we're gonna open this up and see what it is. Oh, here it is. Ah, it's cardboard. This shot's gotta look really good. Let's just make it really, ow, it's poking me.
That is pretty amazing.
But Ethan, what do I need an intercooler for?
I can't ever imagine what you would need that for.
I only have one turbocharged car, and it's the Subaru.
I heard that if you put a filter right here on this end, and then just pipe this into your intake, it actually helps cool your intake down.
Cold air intake.
Cold air intake. Seems smart.
This is something I've been hiding from you guys for a little while. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what it's for, but you can probably imagine. Use your imagination. I know you guys are smart.
It's for dogs!
All right, anyways, let's get to the point of this video. Oh my God, somebody way taller than me was in this car last. There we go. I'm gonna go out on a whim and say that this car is not going to start. Come on. Oh! I always forget this is the only car of mine that has a built motor, so I have to sit here and let the car warm up a little bit before I start driving it. Can I even still drive this car? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oh, Daddy, that sounds good. Once upon a time, there's a little boy named Evan. He was 18 years old. And he got a Subaru STi, and the world didn't like that he had an STi at 18 years old because he was 18 years old. And he made a YouTube channel, and he loved making videos, and he didn't exactly, he did not want to tell the world exactly how he got the car because, you know, his 18-year-old little insecure little butt didn't want to be criticized by the ever so criticizing internet. But now little Evan is 22 years old and doesn't give a crap about what anybody says, so I would like to clear the air, and I want to seriously talk about how I ended up with this car when while I was 18 years old. Can I make this? There's a freaking semi in front of me. That's a yellow light. That means go. So little Evan was in high school. Granted, I did work full time at Best Buy, and those were the days. I worked full time at Best Buy, but it doesn't really take much common sense to realize that even full time at a retail place, I didn't make a whole lot of money. So yeah, you guys were in the right mindset to wonder how in the hell an 18-year-old could afford an STi. Well, let's think about it. I probably made like 20 grand a year when I was in high school. And everybody out there who has gone through the loan application process, and everybody out there who knows anything about money understands that even if I made a ton of money when I was 18, I probably wasn't gonna get a loan for any car for any reason whatsoever, unless it was just stupid cheap. And I'm pretty sure everybody out there is smart enough to realize, well, no 18-year-old is going to have enough money unless you're some YouTube star or you work for daddy or daddy pays for it. It's pretty hard for somebody that age to have a car like this. So I'm gonna tell you what, my lips are chapped. Ladies and gentlemen, by process of elimination and by using our brains, we're going to come to the conclusion that I did not pay for this car. So to answer your question that you've been asking me for 4 years now, no, I did not pay for this car. I was 18 years old, and I was actually saving up for a WRX at the time, but this came out of the blue. I'm not going to get into the story on how we got the car because that's one thing I can control and keep private, but this was a deal that we just couldn't pass up. And I'm very thankful. To this day, I'm extremely thankful for my dad and the lessons he taught me, but we couldn't pass this kind of deal up, and my dad knew that like this was the car that I had always wanted, and I have to say that I didn't ask him once to buy the car. He actually went out of his way and said, hey, I just saw this. It's a high school friend of mine that has the car. Let's get it. And I was like, are you sure? I don't think you want to do that. And because I was like, I felt like the most undeserving, which I still am. I'm still undeserving of this car. But he ended up doing it. But something I also want to clarify, not that it matters and not that I care at this point, but just so you guys know, my dad or my mom never paid for a single part or for a rebuild or anything like that on this car. So I want to clear the air there. I know a lot of people, I think one of the most frustrating things for me when I was growing up was being a 19-year-old kid who truly, like, I did work hard. Being 19 years old and having to pay $8 grand for a motor rebuild and having the world assume that it came out of mommy and daddy's pocket, that was really frustrating for me back in the day. Now I don't really care, and there's a lot of people that still don't like me for that. But one thing I've learned in life is, you know, if somebody doesn't know you, don't take anything they say personally. I really miss the sound of this car. Wow, that's windy! Woo! Oh my God! Oh, this car's got such great suspension. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All these kids you see on the internet with these nice cars, aside from like Tanner Fox, who like if you have millions of subscribers, you make a crap ton of money. He can buy his cars in cash. But like most of these kids that have gotten famous because of the cars that they drive, I can promise you they didn't pay for the cars, because at the end of the day, nobody who's 18 years old is going to have enough credit built up to buy a car. Why am I driving like a grandpa right now? I think one of the most annoying things I see in car culture is people making fun of people who had their dad buy them something. Also, on the other end of the spectrum, I also really can't stand it when kids that do have their parents pay for stuff rub it in people's faces. Because that's frustrating, because I know there's a lot of people like you guys, there's some of you out there work very, very, very hard at what you do, and you do have to pay for all your stuff, you do have to pay for your first car and this and that, and I respect that very much. But you have to realize it's not our choice. It was never our choice to have our parents pay for a car for us. You know, it wasn't my fault my dad decided to do that, and I'm still, like I said, I'm so thankful that I ended up with this car, because it was a great experience. It was way out of my league for sure. But I did want to clear the air right there, because honestly, I'm to the point in life where I don't really care anymore, if you know that. I was really insecure about that when I was 18, 19, 20 years old, because I didn't want people thinking that I was some spoiled little turd in school, like whatever. And if you still think that, you're more than welcome to. I don't care. But for those of you out there, I didn't make enough money to buy this car when I was 18. As much as I would have loved to, as much as I wanted to be able to pay for the car myself, just for the egotistical part of it, yeah, I didn't buy this car. But everything from there on out, I did pay for, like, such as gas and all that kind of crap. Man, these brakes really need to be redone, because these are bad. Oh, understeer, oversteer, ah! That's what track days are good for, bros. I don't miss the understeer of this car. I miss having a blow-off valve, and what's great is I'm going to have a blow-off valve soon. Again, in a different car. Why do I keep spoiling it for you? Well, I guess I opened up the intercooler, so it's whatever. It's gonna be it, guys. I'm really hungry, and it's 2:30. I don't know why I'm so hungry, but I'm really hungry. But anyways, that is going to conclude this video. Thank you guys for watching. And if it's been a while, if it's been a while since you've watched my videos, I would love it if you come back. I'm going to be doing something really cool to one of my cars, cough cough, an engine swap. And I've still got stuff for my Miata. I just gave away, God, oh my, what am I doing? Thank you guys for watching this video, and thank you for your constant support. I hope you enjoyed the old school STi vlog, because it's been a hell of a long time since I have done something like this. But anyways, love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and turn those notifications on. And I will see you guys next video. Peace out and be victorious. What's going on, man? Can I get a box combo? Oh, Daddy. Oh.